Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more such videos. In my today's video, I am going to be doing a first impression using the Marc Jacobs Shameless Foundation. I am going to be doing like a first impression, and at the same time, the next day I will be showing you how my makeup looks throughout the day and how many hours it lasted. So if you want to know what my thoughts are about this foundation, then please keep on watching. I'm in the shade Tan Y240. This is a youthful looking 24-hour foundation. So let's see what the claims of this foundation are. It says that it is a full coverage foundation which is very featherweight formula, and it has 43% pure biomimetic pigments and the lightest possible formula that is 10 times thicker than the average foundation, and it is going to completely cover your imperfections and fine lines, and also it is good for combination skin. It is a 24-hour wear foundation which has SPF 25. It does mention very specifically that it is flashback free and it has hydrating benefits. The coverage is medium, the finish is very normal. So let's see if it stands up to the claims. And I'm also going to be using the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. Now this is the Coconut Perfect Tan. This is in the shade Tantastic. They do have another version which doesn't have the coconut in it, so that's the only difference. At least that's what the sales rep at the Sephora counter told me. So this is how that looks. I did use this in my haul, but I will be using it today. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. I'm just going to take my Not So Basic Shine Killer Primer by PAC, and I'm going to put that on my face. I've already moisturized my face and everything. And I'm going to take this foundation and I'm going to start, kind of dotting it on this side. I like to take it with my beauty blender rather than dot it with my fingers, because this kind of gives an even coverage than my fingers, It's very lightweight, it's not very heavy. Like right off the bat, I can tell you that. The difference between this side and this side, it's a perfect match for me. I'm not someone who prefers like a full coverage. I like medium coverage, sometimes sheer coverage, because I want it to look like my skin as opposed to like a complete canvas. Now, as you can see, it didn't cover up the blemish right here and my zit or like the scar right there. So that's okay, because it does mention very clearly that it is a medium coverage foundation, not a full coverage foundation. So I am back right now after finishing off my entire face. Now I can tell you that everything went on my skin very easily. Everything blended very well. There was no problem in blending out my foundation, although I feel like this has a very light to medium coverage, I would say. Like for example, if you look at my mouth region, I do have to color correct using this foundation. With my other foundations, the coverage is enough to build around my mouth area, which is why I never have to color correct. So yeah, that is something that you might want to keep in mind if this is something that you want for a very buildable high coverage foundation. It is not a high coverage foundation, that I can tell you now for sure. And also the bronzer, it went on my skin so well. Like it's the perfect, it's that very sun-kissed bronze kind of look, and it looks beautiful on my skin. So I really loved it. What to do right now is actually show you how my foundation looks throughout the day. So that's going to be the next clip. You will see how the foundation looks on my skin. So yeah, let's just... Hi guys, so the time right now is 10 o'clock and I'm wearing the Marc Jacobs foundation on my face. This is how the entire foundation looks. I actually put this foundation on my face in the morning at about 8:30. I just didn't get time in the morning to actually show you how the foundation looks. So this is how it looks. Let me bring you up close and show you everything. The foundation blended out very well. The blush went on easily, the highlighter went on easily. In fact, I'm also using another concealer and that went on well as well. So yeah, everything looks pretty good right now. I don't see any creasing as such, and even if it is, it should be only around this area. So we'll see. Nothing, there's no oil that's
peeking through or anything of that sort. So everything looks pretty good as of now. So I'm going to check back in like a few hours, maybe around like 4:30 is when I'm gonna go home today. So I'll check around that time and I'll show you how everything looks then, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi guys, so I am back and the time right now is 5:45. I know I was going to come and do it at about 4:30, but things just got crazy at work. So anyways, this is how my face looks right now. To be honest, I'm like very surprised as to how this looks. I'm going to zoom in up close and show you. As I already mentioned, I put this makeup in the morning at about 8:30. Now you saw that I checked in at about 10 o'clock. At that time, my makeup looked very good. I was very impressed as to how it was looking. I checked at about 12 o'clock and at that time, there was no oil peeking through my nose. It was actually pretty matte. Not matte to an extent where it was super drying, but it was very comfortable. It looked very natural on my skin. At about 2 or 2:30 is when I checked once more. I just had like glance in the mirror, and at that time I saw that my oils were peeking through. And of course it is like 5:45. To be honest, I do not expect any foundation to last more than like 6 or 7 hours and look still flawless. I don't think any foundation can do that, and I don't think any foundation that I have does that, especially for my skin type. So right now you can see that the entire face is pretty matte, like the periphery of my face is pretty matte. The usual suspects are my T-zone area. So you see like here, you see the creasing, and of course you see the oil peeking through and oil over here, and a little bit of oil over here and a little bit over here, because of course I do have open pores. So it's very natural for the pores to peek through. But otherwise it's absolutely comfortable on my skin. I did not retouch my face throughout the day. Of course there is creasing over here, the foundation has moved away from here, but again, if you see any of my foundation reviews, it is normal. So I cannot blame the foundation for that. I have fine lines here, I have fine lines here, I can't do anything about it. The highlighter for that matter is still on my face and it looks pretty good. So I actually do like this foundation. So I'm going to give my final thoughts about this is that it's a very good foundation. I think it's a very natural finish foundation. It's a very light to medium coverage foundation, at least on my skin. If you're looking for a super high coverage foundation, then this is not it. I don't think you should be buying this foundation if you want super full coverage foundation. And as the name suggests, it gives like a very youthful look. I think this is going to be a very good foundation for summer, especially because you don't want something that's super dry, even if you have like a combination or an oily or like a dry skin, right? So this I think will be perfect for all skin types because it's not super matte, it's not super dewy, and you know, in between it's going to be perfect for combination skin as well. So I think like for summer it's going to be perfect, and yeah, I really like how it looks. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm going to wrap up this video right here. So if you like this video guys, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video guys. Until next time, bye.